Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Hi, it's Kat from The Razor's Edge, and I'm here with Ben from Ludovico Technique. How are you guys?
I'm doing well. We're doing well, yeah.
You played earlier.
We did.
Really interesting set.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, really good. And a really interesting name.
It really interesting.
I know where it's from.
Do you?
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange.
Is that something you're a fan of?
Well, I think that the idea of what that process is, which is a conditioning, like sort of treatment to make a person a good person. Yeah. I think that the implications of that are very intriguing to explore, and so that's why we had taken that name.
Yeah. And a really unusual kind of name as well. I think It's not really.
It doesn't just roll right off the tongue. It's a little complex.
And I think that's great.
You know, it is. I'll say this, that if someone's intrigued by the name and they seek it out, they seek out how to say it properly.
Yep.
Then they're already halfway there.
Absolutely.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely. So your last album, Haunted People 2022, received really well.
Yeah.
You've done dates off the back of that.
Yeah.
When can we expect something new from you guys?
Probably later on this year will be a new single or two, and then 2025 will be the whole album.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So do you still like putting out singles? Because not a lot of people do that now.
Well, you know, originally we're from the goth industrial community, right?
Yep.
And that's kind of more of a normal thing there. And so really, I understand that the rock and metal community, they love albums. And I understand
totally.
And I do too.
Yeah.
But you know what? Unfortunately, it's kind of one of those things where, there's a lot of stuff I love personally, but might not be exactly what, how we do it when we go to release. So when it comes to that, we'll see how it goes. We released all singles for the last album, and it went excellently. So you know what? We'll do it again. We'll see how that works, and if it goes well, cool. If it doesn't go well, maybe we'll adjust,
Yeah, and it's like a little bit of a teaser, a little bite size for people, isn't it? To kind of, like you're saying with the name, draw you in a bit. Oh, I love that single. I can't wait for the next one.
Right.
So it's very clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's your influence? You're saying you're from the goth and industrial, but you did say, you've got a big, broad range of what you like. So, who are you enjoying at the moment?
Oh, I think at the very moment, I listen to a lot of different things. I listen to stuff from all over, but I would say what probably influenced the band the most is like Typo Negative and like Sisters of Mercy, Skinny Puppy, Rammstein, stuff like that. But what am I listening to now? I even listen to like classical music sometimes. I listen to everything, so yeah.
So you're from New York. What's it like there, kind of your scene? There's a lot of venues shutting down over here. Is the same happening over there?
Obviously COVID kind of made a lot of venues kind of reorganize and change maybe their strategy of how to still, keep music alive. But I think as of right now, anything that's shut down is probably shut down. Anyone that's continuing on is going to probably stay. Yeah. So New York scene for this type of music, darker, gothic kind of stuff, is actually really well.
Good.
It's one of the better scenes in the United States. Yeah.
So going back to your writing, I'm always interested, I think a lot of listeners are, about how people to have this writing process and how they get to the album point. A lot of people like to sit in a room with loads of people. Some people like to kind of exchange tapes. What's your process for getting a new album ready?
I think that I try to write exactly what it is that I would like to hear. A lot of bands sometimes they'll try to think like, what will people like? And
right.
You never can guess because, honestly, if you had asked me what was going to be popular a year or two ago, I would have never guessed what's popular right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think the best justice that an artist or a musician can do for fans is to write from their heart, write for themselves. And the truth is, when they release that material, it'll connect a lot more genuinely with fans because a fan's intelligent. Fans are smart. They know whether or not you're trying to purposely write things that to be liked.
Yeah.
And I think that it's far better to be just right from your heart, be genuine, and you'll connect with a lot more people. And even if you don't connect with as many people, you'll connect more genuinely with a lot of people. So, yeah.
So what can we expect from you in the next 12 months?
So probably more touring.
Any dates you can tell us about?
Not at the moment.
My lips are sealed.
Not at the moment, yeah. Not at the moment, but more touring and a couple of singles. And then a year from now, probably the release of the next album.
Brilliant. Yeah. So we'll look forward to seeing you over here again, hopefully soon.
Of course.
Lovely.
Love to hear, yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Ben.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with future episodes by subscribing to our channels. For more information on this podcast, or for all the latest music news, reviews, interviews and more, head over to our website, www.therazorsedge.rocks.